So earlier on in my definitions of marketing, I shared with you two of the most important marketing men in my life, Gary Benzivenga and Drayton Bird. And in a close second, there's another couple, and I wanted to put them together once again because one introduced me to the other. They have worked very closely together. They complement each other beautifully, and they're two really good guys and exceptional marketers. They are Todd Brown and they are Rich Schefren. So what I wanted to do with these two definitions is share them with you both in this module here, and I'll explain why. First of all, with Todd describes marketing as the art of differentiation. Think of that, the art of meaningful differentiation. If someone says, look, what is marketing? He says, marketing is the art of meaningful differentiation. Now, I have got over saying that a few times, meaningful differentiation, because something Richard said once before was, it is always better to be different than it is even to be better. Now, very similar to when I talk about the need to be an even better marketer of what you do, then, heaven forbid, the doer of what you do, that doesn't always sort of become received in the way that people want to hear. I'm saying to them, look, instead of being a great consultant, think about being an even better marketer of consultancy services. And they think for a moment that I'm turning around and saying to them, well, the consultancy doesn't matter. Of course it matters. But we've got such a noisy online world here where you've really got to stand out, and you stand out with your marketing. You stand out by being a relentless marketer where you keep talking about the consultancy service. So when Rich turns around and says, it is better to be different than it is even to be better, that is just so somebody takes notice. So Todd says it's the art of meaningful differentiation. So it's almost like having an A4 sheet of paper and you put a line down it and you say, here's how we do things around here. These are the results that we're going to get you compared to any of these other organizations. You need to be able to differentiate who you are in a meaningful way. And then what Rich had said himself when talking about marketing, he said it's about channeling a prospect's current desires. If you remember when we were talking about J. Abraham, we talked about that whole demand versus desire. So he says your marketing should channel a prospect's current desire and really focus on what they want through the lens of your product or service. So know where they want them to go with something, know why they want to get there, and then you make sure what you have to offer will more than take care of that. Then you'll succeed at marketing.